In this video, I'll talk about why Leonardo's Last Supper falls apart so quickly after he created it. I'll briefly mention about some background about Last Supper. Last Supper is a mural painting directly painted on the wall by Leonardo during Renaissance period. Leonardo worked on Last Supper in 1945 to 1948. It took him 3 years to finish it, partially due to his inconsistent schedule and partially due to his look for high standards in his paintings. Soon after the painting was completed, it began to deteriorate. After 20 years after he finished the painting, it began to flake, and after 40 years, it became blurred and colorless. So why did it fall apart so quickly? It's a combination of environmental issues and the method he used to paint the painting. In this video, I'll mainly focus on the method he used to paint this painting that causes the falling apart. As we mentioned earlier in the background, Last Supper was a painting directly painted on a wall. Although it was common to paint directly on the wall during Renaissance or even before Renaissance period, it does require specific material and technique. The most commonly tested technique used in that time was fresco. While Leonardo as a painter favored oil painting, the oil painting allowed the artist to paint slowly and make changes. So Leonardo painted Last Supper with a combination of tempera and oil painting, which was a major reason why it falls apart so quickly. I'll explain in more details why fresco can stick to the wall while the method Leonardo used cannot. So what is fresco, and why did Leonardo not paint in fresco? Fresco is an Italian word, means fresh. It's a traditional painting technique to paint directly on the wall or ceiling. Fresco painting technique has been around for so many years, even before Renaissance. When you paint in fresco technique, you mix water with dry powder pigments and then merge it with plaster. With the setting of the plaster, the painting becomes part of the wall. That's the reason why fresco paintings can stick to the wall and does not fall apart. When painting in fresco, the artists have a relatively short amount of time to finish the painting. The painting must be done while the chemical reaction is still taking place, because we want the painting to become the part of the wall. The chemical reaction usually lasts for 6 to 12 hours. So which means you must finish the painting or at least a portion of the painting within 6 to 12 hours. For large paintings, they are done in sections, which is proportionate to the part that can be finished in a day. This characteristic of fresco painting technique does not allow Leonardo to paint slowly and insist on his high standards in his paintings. This also does not align with Leonardo's inconsistent schedule. Besides of the short period of time that Leonardo has to complete the painting, there are other reasons why Leonardo didn't choose fresco technique. For example, the fresco paintings does not provide as good luminosity and the intensity of light and dark compared with oil paintings. Leonardo rarely have high standards in his paintings. Take his Mona Lisa as example. Some people mention that he finished Mona Lisa in a very short period of time. Some people mention he finished in 3 years or 5 years or 7 years. In his own words and his own judgment, he never finished the painting. So Leonardo painted Last Supper with a combination of tempera and oil painting instead of fresco. It is an untested method to paint on the wall, which is a major reason why it falls apart so quickly. Some people mention about Leonardo is not trained in paint in fresco. That's not true. Leonardo did not choose to use fresco to paint Last Supper, not because he is not trained for it, because he favored oil painting. I hope you had fun with this video. I'll see you next time.